And as crews have been working around the clock at the scene of that train derailment in California, back here at home, training for the exact type of situation is underway.
Yeah, first responders from several states are at the Disaster City facility in College Station, where a train derailment wreckage site has been simulated using real train cars. Ian Smith shows us how this world-class training can save lives.
Here at Disaster City, a rescue is underway.
This is about as close as you're going to get to the real deal without being there.
Several Amtrak train cars have been flipped and mangled to simulate real train wreckage.
If we get a train derailment, as in California, there will be multiple victims, and they need to set up systems where they can move many people in as short amount of time as possible.
In situations like this, every second counts.
When you have 200 people on board a train, if there's a derailment and 200 people are injured all at the same time, you're going to have to be able to manage that incident as you would any other kind of large-scale disaster.
And that's exactly why these firefighters from Colorado, Texas, and Massachusetts are here to prepare for the next train disaster.
What the students were doing is practicing building a rope system so they can effectively transport a lot of patients out of the train as they work inside.
Now, to make this train derailment even more realistic, these firefighters are bringing down a mannequin which simulates an actual patient. So if disaster strikes, they will be ready.
Brings that realism home, and they have to prioritize the patients. They have to decide who's the most important person to get out of the train.
This hands-on training is something these first responders will take home with them to help safeguard their communities if and when disaster strikes.
When they go back to their hometown, they'll have this in their toolbox, and they'll be able to say, if they get an incident, hey, we did this one other time. We actually went through this when we were at TEEX, and this is going to be the same thing.
In College Station, Ian Smith, KAGS, HD News.
Now, train derailment training will be taking place through the end of the week. On Thursday, TEEX says it needs volunteers to act as pretend victims for a simulated train rescue. Now, if you're interested in participating, you can sign up on their website, TEEX.org.